Hey everybody, I'm Meryl and I'm going to show you today how to make cream cheese and sausage tortilla pasties. First of all, I've got a pound of sausage. You can use mild, spicy, that's up to you, but I'm just going to use plain old mild sausage. And I've got a Braeburn apple that I'm going to chop into just rough sized pieces, not very small, you want chunks. And I've got a half a cup of chopped onion that I'm going to add to my pan. A half a cup of craisins, which are just excellent. Then I'm going to put in half a teaspoon of garlic powder, not salt, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then I'm going to take it over to the stove and I'm going to cook it and we'll fill our pasties. Okay, we're at the stove. Just going to rough chop up the sausage. I don't want it to be in little pieces. I want there to be chunks. So we're just going to chop this up a little bit. And I'm going to put the lid on it and let it get the apples soft. By the way, I didn't peel the apples because I like peels on it. It's where a lot of the nutrients are. But if you have to have your apples peeled, that will work too. Okay, so I've got my sausage pretty well cut up. Screeching pan. Want to make sure we get all the garlic and the pepper mixed in there. And I'm just going to cover it. I have it cooking on high right now. Just going to cover it for 5 to 10 minutes and let it get cooked. For our sausage to cook, I'm going to make my cream cheese mixture. I'm going to put in grated Parmesan to my Philadelphia cream cheese and mix that in really good. And we'll just let this sit until the pasties are ready to be created and bundled. It always helps if you have your cream cheese softened. So if you don't remember, like me, to take it out of the refrigerator in time, I just put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds so that I am able to mix it. Alright, there we go. Now we're just going to let this sit until it's time. Alright, we're going to check out our sausage, get our apples, everything stirred around in there. You can see the apples are starting to get tender looking. Chop up my sausage just a little bit more. It's almost finished, still have a little bit of pink in there, so we'll put the lid back on. Cook it for a couple more minutes. Okay, our sausage and apple mixture is cooked. I drained it in a colander and then I put it back in the pan. I just wanted to get any leftover liquids off it. So we're going to start filling our tortilla pasties. I'm going to divide the cream cheese mixture amongst all of the tortillas. I'm using burrito size, so they'll make a pretty substantial meal. I'm putting the cream cheese on the bottom so that when I flip them over, it'll kind of melt down into the meat. Alright, let's get this. And I just want to just spread it a little bit on the bottom. We'll do that with all of them. Got plenty in here. And then I'm going to just divide the meat mixture among the 4 tortillas. And it's going to be approximately 1 cup. So I'll just put the meat mixture in there. And then if we have a little left over, we'll just spread it around. It came out pretty perfect. It's not quite a cup, so I'll just scrape the rest of it on this one. Gotta make sure we get all those good cranberries and onions in there. Okay, so I just take it and fold it over all of the edges so that the bottom is closed. And I want to flip it on its edge like that. We'll do this with all of them. These are so good. The tortillas get nice and crunchy, crispy, almost like a phyllo dough if you eat them immediately out of the oven. All right. I'm going to take a little bit of butter and just smear it on the top like you do a corn on the cob, so that you got all of the tops covered. This will give it a nice coldness to it. I'm going to put them in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes and finish it up with some brown gravy. When we come back, I'll show you what they look like cooked. While the pasties are cooking, I'm going to get the brown gravy ready. I've got my water and a packet of brown gravy mix. I'm just going to mix it up and put it in the microwave until it boils. And when the pasties come out, we will just put the gravy right over the top. Okay, the bell just rang, so we're going to take them out. Ooh, they look nice and brown. We'll put them on our serving tray. We'll put this one over here. Everybody else can help themselves to this one. All right, I'm going to open this up. See how crispy that is? Careful, it is really hot. You can see the cream cheese in there. And I'm going to pour some of our brown gravy in. You can put as much of that in as you want. And we're going to give it a try. Going to make sure that we get some of the gravy. And it's going to be really hot, so be careful. Maybe a little too hot. Sorry. The tortilla is super crispy. And the Parmesan flavor really comes out. I hope you give my recipe a try. Have yourself a really good day.